Alright guys, we're here with the finale of Horizon Forbidden West. We're here to end the game with the last two missions, and it's been quite a ride. Honestly, it's been a crazy ride, but it's been fun. Been a lot of fun. We'll see how this ends, how the story ends, if there's a cliffhanger. I think there's a DLC, but we don't have a DLC after the game. And who knows where that leads. That maybe leads to a third game in the future, who knows. So let's continue the story, or with the main mission, and talk to Zoe.
Over here, Aloy. We would come out here to tend to the garden. Sometimes I needed fresh air. Other times we would simply sit and watch the sunrise. So when we returned from Gemini, it seemed fitting that he be laid to rest here. Now he can always look out at Plainsong and further east to the Nora Sacred Lands.
He would have liked that.
He often spoke of his sister, Vala. He said she used to gather her favorite golden blooms and tie them to her spear. Their mother called it useless, but Vala was stubborn.
Yeah, she seemed like that.
It wasn't easy, but I tracked down the flower. Gathered its seeds. As limbs wither, roots rot in snow, still the sea rises, as certain as stone. From death follows new life. So it is with the land. And so it is with us. I'm with child, Aloy. I was going to tell him when he got back from Gemini. Instead, one day, I'll bring our child here. We'll sit among the blooms and watch the sunrise.
I never got to tell him. To thank him. For saving my life, sure, but also for not giving up on me.
He always knew.
Goodbye, Varl. I promise to look after them. I'll try to visit again when I can. But for now, I need to go to the fabrication terminal to install the new override on my spear. Then I'll use it on a Sunwing, and get ready for an entrance Regalla will never forget.
Was for our boy Varl, sorry. Yeah, the Clapperton, if you guys did not know what happened to him last time we played, which was yesterday, yeah, he gets taken down, sadly. I think he was a very likable character, and I enjoyed the camaraderie between him and Alloy, but again, I personally think he lost two different, very good characters. Two definite, fun, cool, interesting characters, and I think they're just characters that we got to know for a little while, and I think all these characters that we know now or that are left, I want to speak bad about them, but we hardly know them, or at least not as long as we've known the other characters that we lost. So we'll see how this goes, and who is left at the end.
Hey, Erend.
Yeah?
I was thinking we could spar for a bit.
I mean, heck, maybe even our boy over here.
Sure, yeah, of course.
Yeah, Erend.
Might be.
No, he's a good dude too.
Override installed. Now to find a Sunwing. I think there are some roosting at the top of the mountain.
Just you wait, Barb. We're taking those space slugs down.
Okay, I need to find a Sunwing to override. Better head up the mountain. This turned into something tasty. Good. There are Sunwings up here. We'll have to approach them quietly. Got it. Head rush. Tilda, I'm in the air.
Then you'll want to pick up an energy cell on one of the ancient Horus Titans. But first you must send out a pulse to activate them. I've sent you the necessary software. To deploy it, you'll have to override one of the communication machines referred to as Tolnecs. There's one in the middle of the desert that should do nicely.
On it. There's a Tolnec. Need to get on top of its head. Know how to land this thing. Made it. Just got over it. Okay, Tilda. I've overridden the Tolnec.
Good. And the energy cells are now primed. Simply pick one up on a Horus. The nearest one should be northwest of your position. Dropping it on Regala's machine should produce quite a spectacle.
Thanks for the assist.
I told you, I want to help.
Whoa! I'm gonna have to get used to that. There's the energy cell. Right on the Titan's back. Got the cell. Now onto the grove. Pulse from Tolnec should have reactivated all the energy cells in the region. I should be able to pick up more from the Horus I'll fly to. It'll be useful. Even after I deal with Regala. Here we go.
Regala's inside. Hikara will soon be dead. It's all over, Chaplain.
I gotta drop it now. Here it goes.
It's Aloy!
She flies on the wings of the Ten.
The tide has turned! Push through! End of the line, Hakon. Now on your knees, and I'll give you the death you didn't have the spine to give.
They're down! The machines! All of them! They're down!
What? How's that possible?
Regala! Enough bloodshed! Let's settle this. You and me.
Easy to say when you're atop a machine.
Well, that was just to get your attention. I don't need any help to take you down.
Fine. I accept your challenge. And once I'm done with you, I'll get to finish the slaughter.
We'll see about that.
The duel is set. Let none interfere.
Let's go.
Use your strength! When you're...
All right, so that's how it's gonna be.
Strike at me!
That definitely helps.
Are you here to play or fight? Strike and strike hard! A true warrior needs cold blood! This is where it ends!
Yeah, it is.
Tithiana! Live on as a memory!
blood! I will tell all how plainly you gave your life! Prove yourself worthy! I will carve my story into you!
Here I am again, on my knees before bootlets and cowards. Go ahead, run me through.
Shut your mouth, traitor.
It was you who flew in on the wings of the Ten. You who challenged her. By our rights, you must decide her fate. I spared her once. It only made things worse. She was the best of my marshals. What a waste.
She's dangerous, all right. But maybe that's exactly what I need.
Cowards! What more do you have to conspire about?
Whether you live or die.
Ooh, interesting. Okay. Well, I mean, hey, Aloy said that she might be useful, so ooh, we could end it or not. No. I hope this doesn't cause anything or a betrayal later down the line. I mean, they could, but I hope it doesn't. So this isn't easy. No, we gotta battle.
I'm not here to forgive you for your crimes. But there's another battle ahead. Against an enemy more powerful than anything you can imagine. And I need people. A squad. That's willing to do whatever it takes.
I don't want your mercy.
It's not mercy. The battle I'm talking about will be charging into a nightmare.
A better death than this? Yes. My blood is yours. Your enemies are mine.
Meet us at our stronghold, in the mountains near Plainsong.
You mean to send her alone? Without even an armed guard?
She does not need it.
I will be there. You have my word.
I'll hold you to it.
Chief, there's something you both need to see. In the throne room. He surrendered to our guards outside the grove. Claims he has an urgent message for the Outlander who defeated Regalla.
So, state it.
It's for her alone. From an interested party.
I'm gonna need some privacy.
Clear the room. Put him with the rest of Regala's soldiers.
I'll see you back at base.
You saved the tribe. Let me help you with your mission.
No. With Regala gone, you have a chance to build the future you dreamed of. So get to your task.
Then at least allow me to give you this. Armor for the battle ahead. May it keep you safe.
Thank you.
Do you have any idea what you've just done?
Oh, it's a pleasure to see you too, Silence.
Congratulations on your victory. You saved the Tenakth for a few weeks. Unfortunately, you've doomed the entire planet as well.
Wrong. I don't need a Tenakth army to defeat the Zeniths.
Oh, Aloy. Have you learned nothing about the enemy we're up against?
More than you, hiding whatever hole you found. My idea is just better than anything you ever came up with.
Go on.
No, not here. We're doing this my way. Face to face, and with the weapon you've developed.
And why would I agree to that?
Because I'm your only way of beating the Zeniths, and getting the copy of Apollo that's on their ship. So meet me at my base. Mountains west of Plainsong. Time to submit to the inevitable silence and follow the person who actually knows what she's doing. Don't be late. Tilda, you there? I did it. Silence is on board, so head to my base.
Impressive. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Now that I can fly, I might want to see what else I can do before I head back.
The Bishop. I know what you're up to. So, Carl keeps his head.
Strong fire. Knowledge rebellion is finally over. May your blade be forever sharp.
May the Ten guide you.
May honor guide you. Our blades strike together.
Hey, Mr. Know-It-All is here. You know, your focus buddy who never smiles. I didn't know what to do with him, so I had him wait in your room.
Got it. Thanks. Sylens. Looks like you finally found a door you could open without me.
I'm glad it's there, actually. It kept me from having to mingle with the company you keep. But enough prattle. I believe you owe me an explanation. Your plans for the Zenith base?
You're right. I do owe you. My spear in your throat for deceiving me again. At the Hades Proving Lab.
I doubt you asked me here for that kind of reckoning.
No. Right now, I need your help. So I'm giving you one final chance. But if you ever betray me again, I will kill you no matter what the circumstance. Understood?
Very well. Though we'll both face a decidedly short future if you can't get us inside that base.
Aloy, your other guest is here. She's, coming to you.
Thanks. Good timing. The truth is, I can't actually get us into the base. But she can.
The company you keep is even worse than I thought.
Not a fan of surprises, are you? Oh, look. That must be your little invention.
Does the weapon work? Without self-destructing?
Of course it does. I've eliminated the imperfections and greatly improved its design and output.
How can we be sure?
Care for a demonstration?
Enough, both of you. We're in this together, at least for now. Go talk to Erend. Tell him I said to give you rooms of your own. I'll come see you when I get a chance.
Oh, no. You first.
Better get everyone in the control room so Tilda can tell us what she knows about the Zenith base.
never played Machine Strike together.
Oh no.
Looks like Gaia was able to unlock that door.
Who said I'm not good at it?
The way my luck's going, I'll bet you're a pro. Just you wait, Clark. They're taking the...
Okay. Maybe it's time to get everyone together so Tilda can brief us. But is there anything I should handle before that? All right, people. I need you up in the control room, right away. Okay, everyone. We all know what's at stake. Beta, Gaia. Not to mention life on Earth. Now, it might seem like the Zeniths are invincible, but they're not. We've got what it takes to break into their base and defeat them. We even have one of them on our side. Tilda, show us the base.
It is constructed atop the ruins of an ancient military facility on an island to the southwest. I can get us inside. To this location. Undetected.
How exactly?
You'll know when you need to. Once inside, our goal will be this structure. The launch tower. Gaia and Beta are being held at the top. But along the way, we will face overwhelming resistance. Most importantly from Gerard, Eric, and the others. But also...
Once I take away their shields, we should be able to deal with them. But it will be easier to deploy the device if someone else is carrying it. I'll need a strong back.
Carry stuff? Yeah, I can do that.
Even if your device works, there will still be Spectre drones, scores of them.
If only we had an army to fight them.
I've got that under control. You'll know when you need to. All right. We'll meet up again just before we go in. Where's the best place to rendezvous?
On the coast, just across from the island. Once there, I'll show you the way.
Okay. I'll let you know when I arrive at the rendezvous point. And then you can join me. In the meantime, do whatever you need to prepare. Understood? You two? A minute? Tilda helped me get in touch with Beta, and she told me something important. There's an installation inside the base. It's called a regulator. Here. Once we're inside, I need you two to split off from everyone else and destroy it. So you'll have to bring explosives. This will help stop the drones. Everything depends on it. You with me? After that, I want you to find a way to infiltrate the Zenith network.
How?
Go over all the data that Beta left behind. She knew how to do it, I'm sure of that.
All right. But why? What am I trying to do?
Find information about the Zeniths. Anything Tilda's not telling us. Silence is right about one thing. There's no way we can take her on her word.
I'll do my best.
Keep her... okay?
On my life.
Almost time to go after Beta and Gaia. Might be good to check up on everyone first.
Remember, we need to get Stalin's weapon to the team.
I'm so cold. Pouch is full, but my
Let
pack
me
has
take
room. Stay and rest, and push on. Even with Regala defeated, there's still outposts with rebel holdouts. I should get rid of whoever's in charge. That ought to send the others running.
Skotalo, thought this might interest you. 3 of our soldiers have gone missing in the Valley of the Fallen. The whole area's crawling with machines. And there have been reports of glowing lights off the coast. Marshal Evira should be at the valley's entrance. She might need your help.
Thanks. I'll look into it when I can. Great. More climbing. There it is. The Zenith base. There. Rendezvous point. I should take care of everything I can before calling in the others to attack the Zenith base.
Says if you proceed past this point, you will be locked into Singularity. The open world will be unavailable for the duration of the quest, which means we're at the finale. Okay? So, yeah. Let's put that. Our companions, no way back. But no way back. Yeah. Wait.
Okay, everyone. I'm at the rendezvous point. It's time to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Understood, Aloy. We're on our way.
Aloy,
Where are the others?
not far behind.
Egghead here couldn't stand traveling with the pack.
Are we all here? Then let's begin.
A tunnel.
An ancient escape route from the ruins on the island. When I realized it ran all the way across the water, I thought it might prove useful to come and go undetected. So I concealed it from the others. Shall we?
I wish there was a less pungent way to get way inside the base.
Agreed.
There's the launch tower. That plane offers a little cover, so the only viable path is through there. There will be Spectres guarding it, and many more can be deployed from those hangars.
All right. Alva, Catalo, get to it.
Where are they going?
Somewhere important. Erend, you're with me. You guys, take the high ground in case we need covering fire.
Tactically sound, I suppose. What will she do?
There's a sensor node nearby. If I hack into it, I should be able to scramble the network and keep you undetected. But not for long.
Then we should proceed.
One more thing. Open up the channel to Beta. Audio only.
Aloy.
We're here, and we're coming for you. You know what to do, right?
As long as you hold up your end.
We will. See you soon.
Be careful.
Let's go.
Get to the launch tower as quickly as possible. I'll do my best to conceal our intrusion.
Alright, let's do this. Let's go.
Beware, Aloy. Spectres ahead.
Company. Follow my lead.
That's what I do.
Careful now.
Anytime you're ready.
I think there's a cave up there that might get us through that ridge.
Let's climb up to it.
What's in this backpack, metal bricks?
Aloy, Alva and I are closing in on the regulator.
Keep me posted.
I think we got through without being seen. It's creepy in here.
Don't worry. I'll protect you. Dead machines on this island.
We killed a great
I'm not
many
really
when we
built for
landed
climbing.
here. Their salvage may prove useful to you now.
Another Spectre.
Sneak or fight, you choose.
Stay low. I'll follow you in.
Tired yet?
Yep.
I don't think they saw us. Good.
Yeesh. These plants are weird. Yeah! Clear those weeds.
We're through.
These Spectres are good sport!
We can take this one, Aloy! Keep moving!
That Stormbird carcass should get us over the gap.
I hate stormbirds. But I guess, yeah, dead one's handy enough. Hey, you remember the good old days when our only worry was whether Meridian would be destroyed? You know, instead of the whole world?
Oh, yeah.
More
Good
Spectres.
times.
I'll attack when you do.
Stop looking already.
Are we gonna attack or what?
Here, up this rock.
Should we go for it, Aloy?
We're gonna have to climb around this corner.
I'll try not to complain. Got through quiet like. Not bad.
I can see the way forward. Keep moving.
Going as fast as we can. You all right?
Sort of.
I know something's up.
How many specters do the Zeniths have?
More than we want to fight at once, that's for sure.
Aloy, Alva and I are in position.
Do it. Blow the regulator.
A moment while I ignite the charges.
Looks like the others have things under control. Machines weak against plasma.
Needs melting down. Give me your best. Now this is why I came along. And I can keep this going. Aloy, for you! heard that crunch from here.
Come on, up the slab. Alpha and Catalo did their job. Beta's turn.
Aloy? I think we're in trouble.
Whatever you plan to do to stop those specters, you better do it now.
I'm not doing anything. Beta will. She just needs a little time.
Time that we don't have.
Come on, Beta, come on, come on.
What is that?
Our army.
I think you got their attention.
Very clever. You had Beta inject Hephaestus into the base's printer matrix.
Which is faster and more powerful than any cauldron.
And now we can crank out machines to its heart's content. Come on. Let's get to the launch tower before this whole place becomes a war zone.
Your maneuver, as clever as it is, means that Hephaestus has escaped containment. It will no doubt flee back to the Cauldron network.
We grabbed it once, we'll get it again.
Or find a way to replicate its functionality, perhaps. The Apollo database.
That big rock might give us a bridge to get up and through.
Gotcha.
I guess not all the Spectres are fighting our machines.
Ah, 'cause that'd have made it nice and easy.
I grab it if you need it. Here we go.
Hunter becoming the hunted.
What are we waiting for? Anytime you're ready. follow you in. Are we gonna attack or what? Look, should we go for it, Aloy? Big jump. I think we got through without being seen. To the right, I think.
And now to the left.
You can get to the launch tower through the hangar up ahead. I'm heading over to join you now.
The hangar's in bad shape, but I can see the way in. Hurry, Aloy!
Another one? Let's get into this!
By the blood of the Ten!
Live long, kill your enemies. It's alright, I got this.
I've got an angle.
As do I. We'll assist you, Aloy. Got your back, Aloy.
Good work, everyone. Let's go.
Whoa. Look at all this Zenith space stuff.
Come on, let's go!
This way, demon! Ah! This is the death I was promised. Go!
Oh, damn. Oh, that was a good decision then that we made. Good choice. Bring it with us.
Regala returned
Noble
peacefully to the
sacrifice.
cycle.
Please. She
least she died on her own terms. As your puppet.
Oblivion.
It's true. Good thing that she did. At least that's way better than what was laid down before, right? So.
I'm trying to get in.
Keep at it. We're almost to the tower.
Now we know who's been causing all the fuss. Tilda's little pet.
Silence! Zenith inbound. Can we drop their shields, please?
I'm powering it up. Stay still.
This is pointless! You can't hurt us. Face it, you're worms that ooze through the cracks into our basement.
Silence?
One moment more.
But I might just spare you if you give up Tilda. I think it's safe to say she's forfeited her share of our operation. Permanently.
There.
No? Nothing? Fine. All right, people. Light 'em up! Are we supposed to be scared?
Now they are. That's good.
We can't let Gerard escape. It won't take long before he preps the shuttle for launch. Then he'll be able to take Beta and Gaia into orbit and onto the Odyssey beyond our reach.
We gotta go through there?
I failed to see another option.
Then we'll carve a path. Ready?
Get to the top and secure Gaia. I'll stop Gerard.
I gotta get to the top of the tower and free Beta.
Aloy, what? Time machine fell. Apologies for that. We're okay. As long as Alva hurries.
I'm almost into the network! Just do the best you can. Okay, an elevator. Promising.
Yeah, this dude. Oh, this dude's screwed.
We got some unfinished business, little I don't need a shield to take you out.
Trust me, you're gonna wish you had one.
Aloy, are you there? I'm on my way to help. I need to find my way in there.
We're done for!
Let me taste the blood. Come on!
Can't let him catch me.
I almost forgot what it was like to hurt.
Damn.
Now we're having fun, right?
You okay?
That was for a
I will
boy.
be. In time.
That was for
Rescue your sister. I'll regroup with the others and make sure they're all right.
Looks like the machine's inspectors have almost wiped each other out. What was that?
Aloy, Gerard just activated the self-destruct failsafe on the printing matrix. He's taking control of a number of systems.
Including the lift?
I'm afraid so. He's restricted its access to the top. You'll have to climb from there. I have to go. I almost have.
Looks like the machine's inspectors have almost wiped each other out. What was that?
Aloy, Gerard just activated the self-destruct failsafe on the printing matrix. He's taking control of a number of systems.
Including the lift?
I'm afraid so. He's restricted its access to the top. You'll have to climb from there. I have to go. I almost have.
Is everyone all right down there?
Mostly. We're cleaning up the last few specters.
What about the Zeniths?
Dead, I think. Izo told me you got Eric. Good work.
Yeah. Thanks. I guess only Tilda and Gerard are left then.
Aloy, you there? Listen, I got into the network, but only for a minute before I was shut out. I found a bunch of flight plans and trajectories, as if the Zeniths were planning to leave Earth.
That doesn't make any sense.
I
I know. But there's more. The files I found have a lot of references to something called Nemesis. Whatever it is, the Zeniths are afraid of it.
Alva? Alva! What's going on here? Maybe Beta can help me figure it out. If she's okay. Are you okay? Look, I know you've been through a lot, but you have to help me access the Zenith network. I need to see their files, anything referring to the word Nemesis. Okay. Over there. The systems are down all over the base. I should be able to take advantage of... Yes, Nemesis. Here. There's something in deep space. It's following the Zeniths to Earth. Look. Escape vectors. Alva tried to warn me about this. The Zeniths aren't planning to stay here. It's a machine of some kind. Or a swarm of them. The energy readings are astronomical. Aloy, I don't think a natural disaster destroyed the Zenith colony on Sirius. This thing did. Earth isn't a new home for them. It's a way station. They're on the run.
I see you've been busy.
And you've been lying. Nemesis, what is it?
It is us. The minds of Far Zenith. Or failed copies of them, anyway. Back on Sirius, some of my peers weren't satisfied with physical immortality. They wanted digital transcendence. A way to upload their minds into any form, organic or mechanical. Nemesis was a failed experiment to that effect. Abandoned, but never erased. An immense database of our memories, emotions, and prejudices left to fester.
And it destroyed your colony?
We didn't realize it had gained sentience until it broke containment. It had everything it needed from our memories. Security protocols, system specs, override codes. It hacked everything before we knew what hit us. Then it took over our printing facilities, allowing it to gain any machine form it needed to wipe us out.
But why?
Imagine being trapped alone for decades with only the twisted echoes of megalomaniacs for company. It hates us for abandoning it to that prison. And now that it's free, it will do anything to destroy us, including denying us a safe harbor on Earth.
The extinction signal that woke Hades. You didn't send it. Nemesis did.
Finally, you understand. And when that failed, it launched from Sirius to finish the job itself. Which is why we must flee to a random planet circling a random star, somewhere it can never find us.
With Gaia, so you can build yourself a new world.
That's the plan. Even now. Earth is finished, Aloy. Nemesis will scour it of life to deny its creators a viable home. But Elizabeth's dream won't die. You'll come with me to the stars. And with Gaia, we'll create a new world. Together. Where that monstrosity could never find us.
What? No.
I loved Elizabeth. More than you could ever know. And I let her stay behind to die with the rest of humanity. A mistake I have regretted for 1,000 years. Now she stands before me again. Not some inferior copy, but her best possible self. So I'm not asking. You're coming with me. It may seem harsh now, but you'll forgive me in a few centuries.
You can't force me, Tilda. Your shield is gone.
I have something better. Spectre Prime, to me.
Take cover! Get to the door! Submit, Aloy. You can't win.
No! I've heard that before.
I can endure.
Yeah,
You
okay.
cannot.
Tilda, wow.
Get through all that armor before I can do some damage.
Sticks and stones against the lightning. Surely nothing is worth this pain.
I can target its gold plating.
I knew you didn't truly want to hurt me.
Armor's off!
Ask yourself why you're holding back.
Powering up!
This Spectre was designed to survive against more than that.
Elemental ammo's making a dent to its gold plate. That's eating at its armor.
This Spectre was designed to survive against more than that.
You're not taking me, Tilda!
We actually got her? Like, she's not down yet.
She tried to take you. And she told you about Nemesis.
So you've known all along.
From Hades, yes. Along with data on how to circumvent the Zenith shields. Everything I did to create the Rebel Army was based on that knowledge. To reach this place, this moment.
And you couldn't just tell me?
Come now, Aloy. You're the last person to act sensibly in the face of impossible odds. When I learned of Nemesis from Hades, I saw the pieces on the board and how to play them. And in that same moment, I knew it was a game you would never play. That you would interfere and attempt to save the Tenakth. I was correct, to a point. You ruined my plans, but brought your own to fruition. The end result is the same. We're here. And now it's time for me to leave this doomed planet behind. To seize the Odyssey and the Apollo database, and begin a new chapter in my pursuit of knowledge, one with infinite possibilities. You can join me if you so desire. You've more than earned your place. Unlike Tilda, I'm extending a polite invitation.
You're going to just take off? And abandon everything? Stay. Help me fight that thing.
Perhaps Tilda didn't adequately define the threat. Nemesis can't be stopped. It destroyed a highly advanced Zenith colony in a matter of hours. What hope does this primitive tribal Earth have? If you brought Gaia, you wouldn't be abandoning life, you'd be saving a seed for a new world. Just as Elizabeth did. It's the choice she made. Sacrifice of all that is for the hope of what might be. If she were here in your place, she would board that shuttle, Aloy.
Found her.
Is she hurt?
Still on her feet.
Thank the Ten.
Goodbye, Silence.
Was she staying behind? Insane. Fight that thing. Fight Nemesis.
She looks okay.
She looks victorious.
As always.
Aloy. You did it.
Hey, where's he going?
As far away as anyone can go.
Oh. Are you sure?
Oh, what? He's not going to go? He's coming back.
You're staying.
For a time. You people are going to need all of the help you can get.
Oh, I mean, they could technically leave right before that thing comes
Does
in.
anyone else
So.
need a drink?
Not if it's that ale of yours.
I'd be fine with a nap.
Excellent idea.
I hope it's really over this time.
Ooh, it isn't though. I mean, you gotta tell them. You gotta tell them about what's coming, right? I mean, most likely she will after. I mean, for the time being, it is over, and it's, you know, chill and relaxed in peace for a little bit, but this whole world is gonna go down eventually. That's pretty much the third one, I guess, yeah.
There's another battle ahead, Elizabeth. Very different than the one you fought. It's not about the distant hope of creating a new world. it's about preserving the one we have. My friends have a new mission. To spread the word and ask for help. They've taken it in stride. I think it's because they've always known what I've only just started to understand. That the people of this world have the strength to fight any battle. The ingenuity to solve any problem. The courage to overcome any obstacle. And the resilience to rise after any setback. As for me, I can't say I'm not afraid. What lies ahead will be harder than anything we've faced before. But I know I can put the fear aside. Because for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm not alone.
Nope, definitely isn't. Got a whole team now. Who's really good. Oh, that's it, guys. Is that it? We controlling this? No. All right, that was fun. Cool. I like the way it leads, and you know, of course, there's gonna be a third one, or there's supposed to be a third one, right? There is DLC. I don't know what the DLC is about. Maybe it's an expansion to, or continuing another chapter, you know, to what's gonna come next. But eventually, you know, the big monster, in this case, the Nemesis thing that will destroy this whole world, will be getting closer and closer and closer. We don't know how long it'll be till it gets here, but yeah, that's pretty much what it leads to. I like it. I gotta say that, of course, visually and the locations and the gameplay and everything has been really solid and smooth. You can definitely see the upgrade from the first one to the second one, obviously. Story-wise, though, I gotta say, I think the first one is still my favorite when it comes to the story. Here there's a lot of tribes and a lot of different issues. Of course, different characters we meet as well, which I loved in the first one as well. Though the story in the first one is more like uncovering like how we became, or just, you know, revealing what's going on, and just, I think because it was like a first thing, I guess an original idea since we've seen it for the first time, of finding all these mechs, and just the idea of the game was really good, so I guess, or just unique in a way. I guess that's why it got a lot of hype, and just, I think it was way bigger than the second one, even though the second one did pretty solid, I think, if I remember correctly. But I do think the first one a lot of people loved more, I think. I'm not sure about that one, but go ahead and skip this. Okay, yeah, so, but I think story-wise, I love the first one over the second one, though. Oh wow, Carrie-Anne Moss was Tilda. Sweet. That's cool. But I did like the second one's story, and I like the last couple missions for the story. I think it really builds up towards the ending, and towards, you know, continuing the story, which leads on to the third one. I hope there's a third one. I don't know if there's gonna be a third one. I don't think they've said anything about a third one. But overall, yeah, guys, that is the gameplay and playthrough for Horizon Forbidden West. It's been a lot of fun. It's been quite a trip, and I enjoyed it. Congratulations on defeating the Far Zenith threat. You're now free to continue exploring and complete any unfinished quests and activities. You can also start a New Game Plus from the New Game Plus points and the base. Okay, cool. Horizon team, thank you guys. I I will say it's the strongest part about this game, at least to me, is 100%. I said this last time in the last part. Is the skill tree. I think the skill tree is so good. So much options, ways to choose and kind of like the way you want to play. You choose the skills and also the abilities. The special ability in this case, which is what do they call it? The Valor Surge. That's what they call it. I like that. I like those too. That's a pretty cool addition, or just a cool ability, because there's so many. There's what? I think there's 2, 4, 6, 8. There's 10 different Valor Surges, and of course you get them by you unlock them by getting a certain amount of skill upgrades here, but also B, you can upgrade the skill itself to like level 1, level 2, and so forth, which is really good. Of course, it makes it stronger, and you can see the upgrades that it gets. And it's very detailed, and in the description you can see what it gets. And there's so many upgrades, so many skills to go for, and definitely I will say I think this one, maybe the second one, I'm sorry, maybe the first one too. I feel like in this one you definitely could go for a second playthrough, because there's so many things to upgrade, and so many cool ones. I gotta say, so many cool abilities, for sure, when it comes to taking down the enemies and all these different weapons. I think they expanded more on the weapons as well, which was really cool. And I think that's it. But I think that was like their strongest part, me. And I mean, visually and everything looks really good. Like I said, visually and the locations and just, yeah, all of that stuff was really good too. The cutscenes and all that stuff. All that stuff is, I mean, automatically really good. But the story, though, it just like it bounced around, and of course there's more things that are being revealed and more characters to get introduced here, more different tribes and all these issues, and then you get put into these issues and you try to help kind of sort out these issues yourself, and kind of get lost with the story a little bit, but overall it's still the story with Aloy and these characters, and the characters that you kind of pretty much know already. At least 2 of them that we kind of knew, or 3 of them we kind of knew already. So we did lose some, which is very sad. I did not like that. I was not a fan of that. It makes me made me a little sad losing our buddy at the most recently, and then our mentor at the beginning, right? Or at least the one that trains Aloy. So there's a whole thing there, and then there's, especially with like Beta and Elizabeth, and then yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I enjoyed it. I like it. I wonder. I'm gonna go look up the DLC. I wonder what that's about. What else? And yeah, we'll see when the third one comes out, or if the third one comes out. I mean, most likely it will, since the story is continuing onward, and they left at a not a cliffhanger, but there's still, like, there needs to be a third one. They can't just leave the story like that. That's why I'm curious where the DLC leads to, or maybe just, I don't know, maybe you're building up and there's a new threat, like a small threat, not like a big threat, and maybe you take down this threat, and then there's a cutscene saying that, oh, Nemesis is close, something like that, and then boom, third one. That's where the third one starts. Who knows? I have no idea. So we'll see. But yeah, I mean, this game came out in 2022, so it's been 2 years since this game released, and I think the DLC came out last year. And there's another game. I think it's a separate game, but I think it's still part of the story. I think it was a VR game. I'm not exactly sure, unless it was the second game that you play on VR. I forget what it was. There's that as well. That came out also last year. So there was the DLC last year, I think, and also the VR game last year. There was some content there, but there was no content for this year at all. And I don't think they have anything planned for next year, because maybe they're still working on the game, so they don't want to, announce anything prematurely. And I think that's it. So thanks, guys, for checking this out and watching my playthrough for Horizon Forbidden Dawn. No, sorry, Forbidden Dawn. That's the first one. Forbidden West. yeah, lots of fun. I enjoyed it. I love the weaponry and all the different weapons. Of course, there's a lot more weapons and a lot more upgrades to get throughout the story. There's a lot more quests, different jobs, different characters to meet, different skills. There's just a lot. There's just a lot to do, and I think it's great. Great for the open world player that wants to go ahead and 100% this game, or just mess around and get better upgrades or become OP, I guess, if you will. Yeah, that's it, guys. We'll continue with the new game later tonight. A brand new game, a different game. I do want to do this one particular game, but we're going to do that in October. So stay tuned for that one, which will be like, what, in like 2 weeks, 2 weeks and a half. We'll start that in October. Because there's still a couple of games I want to get through before a couple of new games come out in October. Because there's like at least, I think, maybe 3 or 4 games, I'm not exactly sure, that we'll be releasing in October that we kind of want to play through or go through. That I'm kind of pretty much excited for, to check those out. So we'll see. We'll see, guys. I think this next month or so is going to be pretty busy with different games that we'll be jumping in and checking out. So I'm glad we finished this one. I'm a little sad though, because I did like the ending. I did like the story where it led to. So we'll see. We'll see. I'll see you the next couple of weeks, or maybe next month, or who knows when they'll announce a third game. But yeah, that's it, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later today with a brand new game. So have a good one, guys.